What's good, YouTube / college football community? I am back with a brand new Dynasty. And yes, I am using my Ohio State Buckeyes. That is my favorite team. Ohio State fans, stand up. But this is my recruiting class as of right now. I will slowly scroll through for you guys. There you go. There's my recruiting class. Now let's take a look at my schedule. We got Alabama week 1, Colorado week 2, week 3 we have a bye, week 4 we have number 3 Texas, Michigan State week 5, Iowa week 6, number 4 Oregon week 7, week 8 got a bye, Nebraska week 9, Penn State week 10, the number 7 team in the country, Purdue week 11, Northwestern, Indiana, and then we got the game versus Michigan. But there you guys go. There's my schedule. I showed you guys my recruiting class. I will catch you guys in week 1. Okay, we kicking it off first against Alabama.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Alabama's offense comes on the field.
Who the fuck are you?
Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to.
I switched off of him too as soon as he broke off the line. That's crazy.
For you today. But the wild thing is, he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary.
The pocket breaking.
Yeah, you ain't got nowhere to go, buddy.
Throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Dropping back, it's Milrow. Quarterback escapes the pocket. The scramble doesn't get there. And it's going to bring up.
Okay, you really tried that shit, Jalen. All right, we see you.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So Ohio State's offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players, just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
That run moves the ball across the 35.
Great job by the offensive line here.
Nice way to start the drive.
Running back room to run on first down.
I'm going to go underneath the tight end if he's open.
Open up the playbook for the play caller. Allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play.
Shit, I'll take off with it. I ain't tripping.
First and 10 play coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
I didn't see nobody open until it was too late.
As expected, this Alabama
X was wide open.
The wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
He makes the grab. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry-up. On the run, it's Judkins.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's brought down. Offense going back.
I could have thrown it underneath, but I didn't want that.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense.
I got greedy.
To be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Makes the catch. It's Smith. The reception gets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Chris, great effort here by this defense.
Damn, they want me to go for it? All right, I'll go for it.
Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. And they pick up the first down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Howard. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Bro, this defensive line is going fucking crazy on me.
Looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
You ran into your own dude. What a dummy.
Looking to scramble. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's third and long now. And he drops back in the gun. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And the field goal is
Drilled it.
It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Breaking free at the 35. Matt will pick up.
Okay, good little run.
Spotted at the 38.
I thought he was going to throw it. My dumb ass thought wrong.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball.
Boy, I was trying to break off the line so quick it wouldn't fucking let me.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Let's go cover 4.
Telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Boy, Trolls and
Let's blitz their ass.
Way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Tackle made after
Damn,
nice
I fucked up on the blitz.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
What? How did you get, bro? I was all over that.
Produce a solid gain there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Using his legs, it's Haynes. They finally corral him at the 1. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first.
Yo, they trying to do the QB sneak?
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They make the tackle there, but a penalty mark.
Yeah, holding, bitch. The fuck y'all thought?
Holding, open. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Looking to throw.
We know you're throwing that football.
Near the goal line. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this.
No, I couldn't. Damn it. Good shit.
Touchdown. Great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Going after, knocked right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. Extending the play now.
You down? There we go.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Do not take no hit, bro.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down instead.
That shit had me nervous as fuck right there.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Shit, I had to get that 1st down.
Great execution on the screen pass, fooled the defense there.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Let's try to get the tight end involved. Hopefully I don't fuck up this throw.
In motion now. Dropping back. It's Howard. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris,
I don't have fucking time.
Have to adjust. We've seen hits,
like, that's crazy.
And pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Gonna run it. It's Young.
Get your ass down, bro.
The 20 to the 22.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Running back with the football. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They'll try to run for the first
Fuck
down.
no.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
And that sets up a return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some...
Not a bad punt return. Could have been better.
Onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package.
Down he goes, a sack.
Bro, what the fuck is up with their
Another big
defense?
play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quinnen Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete.
That is the only time I have been able to throw right there.
Have them punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived.
Okay, I did not anticipate them throwing.
Second down. Scanning the field, it's Milrow. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown. Made the defense look slow that time.
Fuck, bro. Well, how come they threw that shit, man?
And this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
And the point after is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Short throw complete to the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
All right, we got to do something crazy.
Second down now. From the shotgun, drops back. It's incomplete.
Once again, no time though.
That time, and now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Quick ass throw, let's go.
That's enough for the first down. And a big game.
I had to do a quick ass throw that time.
Keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Howard. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Shit, I know their defense. I'm figuring out how to block their D-line now.
Excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle.
Damn, they're not gonna do that time.
Trapped him into sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count.
Bro, can you not block?
Back-to-back sacks. After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Henderson.
Terrible play. Terrible choice.
Approaching. This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal back at the 13. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw.
Bro, this Alabama defense does not fuck around one bit.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Launching one to the end zone.
Bitch, I throw dots.
Extra point try coming out. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
And I think I get the ball back at half too.
Out of the 25, no return attempted there. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Linebacker shifting around now. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it.
Okay, we're not down too bad. Only down by 4.
Halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you?
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
How the fuck is I just short? You bitches.
First and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you
Fuck it, let's keep the run game going though.
Can really open up on second and inches.
I'll take your first down, bitch.
Enough yardage to get a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you
Short
need.
throws.
And he barely got the first down.
Gotta throw that quicker.
Incomplete. Second down coming out. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Damn.
After the 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
No, I threw it right to him.
What a play. Look out, he's got some space. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
Grab behind the line, it's Young. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
Yeah, bro, you better fucking slide. I was gonna knock your fucking head off.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He didn't quite get the first down.
Barely fucking made it. Good shit.
Possible loss in the positive yards. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And just a short
Only got 1 fucking yard.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Damn, he is getting fucked up. I just now noticed that. Damn, my QB's going crazy.
And getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Not much on that play, brought down short. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Scott. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Trying to extend the play.
Damn it. I don't see nobody till it's too late.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain in the pitch and catch. The Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal.
Good shit.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
Went after, up and good. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
We cannot let these fucking Alabama Roll Tide score again, bro.
That really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Press coverage now from the secondary. Quarterback keeps the football. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5
Boy, you really thought that shit was gonna work, Jalen?
Second down here.
You fucking tweaking out here.
Looking for some space. It's Haynes. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. It's Milrow. He's escaping the pocket now.
Nah, bruh.
Avoid the tackle there with a slide.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
Damn, that was close to pinning me that deep.
Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field.
They almost had me inside the 10-yard line.
The last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it.
Quick throw to the tight end.
And the game just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle here as we check out some of the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Henderson. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his...
Shit, I'm getting nervous right now.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Looking for a gap. It's Henderson. And that's a
Fuck, he was so close.
The defense able to bring him down.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And they pick up the first half of the 23, getting closer to the red zone. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's touchdown, Ohio State. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter. So they find the reliable.
What the fuck was going on with number 2? That was weird. What the fuck was he doing?
About how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
EAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They make the
Good screenplay right there. Good shit.
a solid gain on that pass.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying
Damn,
the ball
bro, I wanted the pick.
off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back to pass. It's Milroe. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down.
Good shit.
It's long. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. QB to the tight end for a completion. And he'll be brought down. Here we go, 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled at the 30.
Fuck, he got it too.
First down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop.
Damn it, I want my pick.
2nd and 10 here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Milroe. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to
You know what? Fuck
This is
it.
a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it.
Let's go!
In the end zone. It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back.
Good shit.
Themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
That's how you beat Alabama, baby.
It's a 1st down play. There's the snap, then he just takes a knee. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that previous play.
Okay, I kind of fucked up right there.
They'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Yeah, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that 1st down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an
No!
Crucial turnover. Not much on the
Fuck!
return, but
Alright.
will set up
We gotta play defense again, bro.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield.
I accidentally called a timeout too. Shit.
Go to the sideline, try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Milrow. Looking for 6. Makes the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an
Fuck, bro. They tied the game up.
From tying this game up, we may be headed to overtime.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big
Let's
gain.
fucking go. Clock's still running. Nope. Oh, yeah, it is.
This quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Shit.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Brought down
Bruh.
after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39. 1st down here for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Milrow. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? The pass rush closing in. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down.
Fuck it, let's see if we can get a ball.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Kicks it a little too far. Bounces in the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts at the 25.
Holy shit, we got OT.
Go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the 3rd overtime here just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See if we can get to that 3rd series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
Okay, they want to play defense first. All right.
So here comes our first play of overtime.
This is fucking crazy. I should have had this game won already.
The pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The team able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down after that run during this play. It's Howard. It's a good throw. Touchdown.
We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. Catches the football. He's so dangerous and active.
All right, now it's Alabama's turn.
Leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
On this offense in overtime, they must score a touchdown to stay alive. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Looks downfield and finds a receiver.
Damn.
This plays wide open. Bring it down short of the goal line. It's 1st and goal from the 2. They're needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive. It's 1st and goal now. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball back on the 4 for 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back. Going to test the secondary.
Get that shit up out of here, dog.
Defense, great blitz, deny a touchdown. Now they'll set up 3rd and goal. They've got 2 plays left. They got to push it in or it's game over. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it.
Fuck.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing.
It's blocked. They blocked it to win the game. Can you believe it?
Oh, I blocked it.
Overtime games, 30.
I blocked it. Let's go. How do I zoom out? I'm so confused. That went in.